Hey, I'm conflicted. And get your cranberry juice, get your Cheerios, and strap in because the XXL freshmen have just done their ciphers. But before we discuss that, consider subscribing because I upload videos just like this twice a week. And actually, the next 2 weeks I'm going to be uploading 3 times in a week because there's so much happening in hip-hop. Talking about the Travis Scott stuff going on, all these brand spanking new albums. Consider subscribing. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Before we get into the freestyle itself, I'm going to talk about the freshman class so far. And we're first going to talk about DC the Don, man. DC the Don, bro, he's been waiting for the XXL for like, it feels almost a decade now. He's been making crazy music for a while. It feels like a very, very long time. And it's shocking that he's just now getting it. I'm surprised he even like accepted it, to be honest. But, oh, my power just went out for a second. Oh, but we have Finesse 2 times, Lola Brooke, Rob 49, Friday, Glorilla is a very notable person there. 2 Rares also on there. He kind of sang on a freestyle. We'll get into that. Central C is a very fair enough pick, bro. Central C deserves to be on there. Central C's been killing in the UK. I actually have a video coming out about Central C on how he pretty much owns the United Kingdom. He built it with his bare hands. La Tyler, very young artist. Very shocking that he's made such big waves at such a young age. And then DC the Don, obviously. DC the Don, Mr. been here forever pretty much. But yeah, La Tyler's pretty much a freshman himself, and he still did hold his own with a bunch of grown men. This little kid, bro. But the first person on this cipher was none other than Rob 49, and I feel like he did an incredible job starting it off. He's a very tough. He had a very tough approach. It was a hard, bro. You have to listen to this, bro. I'll give you a little bit of a second here. I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted, but I'm willing to sacrifice because this.
I just hope you know I heard, but if he said, then he meant it. She fuck me and fuck my bro. I'm trying to see if we can flip her. This a new Hellcat Durango. None of these whips ain't rented.
I don't want to get copyrighted, but the second person on here was Sleazy World Go, and he also did his part. He did pretty good, and he was slightly less than Rob 49. You could argue that he did just as good, but then right after Sleazy, we have. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Oh, we have DC the Don. DC the Don switched it up a bunch on his. He kind of like switched a couple of the flows, and not nearly as much as the next couple of people or one of the next guys I'll tell you about. But DC the Don did his part more than enough. DC was very excited when he got onto the XXL. You could see a video. I'll put it on screen probably if I remember. But DC the Don did his part, and then he passed it to none other than La Tyler, the freshman himself, and he did an incredible job too, man. I've been listening to a lot of his songs recently. He has a song with Baby Tron out. La Tyler did his part, and then I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I didn't really like the Tia Chlorine or something. I don't know how to say her name. I'm not gonna lie. And then she kind of like slowed it down a lot, but then she passed it down, and it got slowed a lot again by 2 Rare. I didn't really like his part on his own song with NLE Choppa. I don't really like 2 Rare that much. I feel like he sang his part a little bit. It wasn't horrible, but he was kind of like just shaking around and stuff. And his dancing was arguably more entertaining than his actual the parts that he did on this. I don't know. It ended off a little bit weak with 2 Rare and Tia. But everybody else on the XXL cipher did pretty well. And then, honestly, bro, I'm not even gonna cover the other one. They did alright, man. They did okay. Yeah, that's all I really gotta say though. I love you all very much. I'm conflicted, and I'm out. Peace.